Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of StephenMail, and you know it's an episode of StephenMail because I clapped. That's how I start them. Starting now. We've got, oh my lord. Cat. We've got a box here. Cap really wants to eat it. Cap, you can't eat it. Now Sagan's coming over. He's like, hey, is there a box? I thought I heard a box. Are we eating the box now? Oh, can I get in it even though it's literally half my size? Well, I'm certainly going to try. First letter today is from Roman in Dallas, Texas. Dear StephenMail, I'm almost 14 years old and have two great friends named Enrique and Nick, also known as Saint Nick or Nickelodeon, as others call him. Just to let you know, this is my first time writing a letter, so my handwriting might suck. My friend Enrique plays Minecraft just like me. Nick owns all of a Japanese anime called Inuyasha, I'm familiar with that, and because of me, he knows of Stephen Plays and Stephen Vlog. Good, you are a good friend. For some reason, Nick still thinks that giving away info of your personality is dangerous because of a site called White Page. Also, Enrique is wanting to be a Let's Player and vlogger on YouTube. I gave him some advice and told him to do weekly vlogs because daily might be too much for him. When you have got time, tell Mal that there are a few horror games in the Sonic series. The game is called Sonic.exe. You can try it out yourself, or you can look on YouTube for it on a channel called Some Ordinary Gamers, all one word. Has made 2 videos of that game, so try it out when you've got time. Yours truly, Roman. Well, thank you very much, Roman. I did not know about any kind of Sonic horror. The only horror related to the Sonic series I know is the fan fiction. That's the most horrific thing I've ever seen.
What about 2006?
The fan fiction is actually slightly worse than 2006, but 2006 is pretty terrible. As far as Inuyasha goes, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I've actually seen a little bit of Inuyasha. Have you?
Yeah.
It's been a while. It used to come up on Adult Swim, like way back in the day. It's been a while. Anyway.
We'd watch it before Trigon.
Really?
Because it came out before.
Oh, so you've actually seen probably a good bit.
Like the beginning 20 episodes, that's it.
When you say beginning 20, that's like 20 episodes.
There's a lot.
Is there a lot?
There's a lot in Inuyasha.
Oh. Well, anyway, Roman, thank you so much for the letter. Let's move on to the next letter, which is from Asheville, North Carolina, Kathleen. Kathleen in Asheville, North Carolina.
On the back?
You're awesome. Kathleen, I hope you're referring to yourself because you were awesome for sending us a
letter.
Letter. Sammy! Look at Sammy. See Sammy?
Where is he?
He died.
Oh.
3 times. More than that, actually. And Jitters! And then we also have a letter here. And the letter says, Dear Stephen, hey, I have really enjoyed your vlogs. They're very funny. I've just finished watching your Magic Let's Play, and I'm thinking about getting into Magic. I thought it would be something new just because I've always done Pokémon. But that's not the only Let's Play that's gotten me into something. I have also started playing Minecraft. It's really fun. I am now watching your Pokemon Leaf Green Let's Play, and I have to say, Jitters is awesome. Well, I think the letter is getting a little long, so I hope you enjoy the cards and my drawing. From Kathleen. P.S. I'm sorry there is no Venusaur, so I put Gooby in there instead. Well, Gooby is a fine alternative. And we have, is this the some of the team? We've got Dark Gyarados, which is Gooby. We have Shaman, which I've never gotten a chance to use personally, but I know of him. He's like one of the legendaries. Celebi is a legendary. Terrakion, which I've never heard of at all. Mewtwo, classic legendary. And Darkrai X. I don't know who Darkrai is, but I've heard the name, and I'm assuming based on this art and the fact that it seems like a pretty amazing card, that it's also probably a legendary. In addition to the cards, Kathleen has also sent us a Pokemon pin. This is cool. It says Hawaii, it's a Hawaiian pin, and then it has a picture of, I'm not sure if that's Pikachu or Pichu on the front, and it says 2012. And it's going to be really hard to see. I'm going to use my magical powers for this one. Magical powers activate! That does look like Pichu, doesn't it? That's pretty cool. Anyway, Kathleen, I very much appreciate the leather drawings and the Pokemon cards and the pin. All sorts of stuff in that leather. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from Royal Mail. So it's from the UK, and it says it's from Kane. Dear Stephen and Mallory George, I thought I should let you know I'm 14 years old and I'm from the UK, and that the British don't drink tea all day. This letter was written on Christmas Day 2012, so you know. I love your vlog more than the LPs because your life is so entertaining. The first vlog I watched was Sam Turned 1, day 984. That's an interesting one to start with.
Yeah.
Sorry for my handwriting and punctuation. I'm tired and I do not have a working printer. I don't have many friends that I can see in person, but I have made some great YouTube friends that I've talked to over the years. The LP Realm, Just for Fun CM, Captain Ole Oda, Sathi Slade, and One Whip, or One Work in Progress. I have made a few videos myself, like stop motions, but I want to start LPs. I have made the journey, but had to skip a few due to personal reasons. In addition, I have some questions for you about answer. What's your opinion on these game series? Crash Bandicoot. Have only ever played like a demo of the first one.
Me too.
Jak and Daxter. Have literally never played it at all.
Me either.
Uncharted. It's fantastic. I've been enjoying it, and as soon as Pokemon ends, I'm going into Uncharted 2. Ratchet and Clank. Literally never played it.
Me neither.
Banjo-Kazooie. Got Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie as a kid. Fantastic series. Better than Donkey Kong 64. Not that Donkey Kong 64 is bad, but it's not as good as Banjo-Kazooie, and it's fantastic. Have you ever played Banjo-Kazooie? Worth playing. Need for Speed. Not much for racing games, but Need for Speed is actually pretty fun, and I have the mobile versions of some of the games, and they're really enjoyable.
I've never played it.
In short doses, I really enjoy that series. What's your favorite legendary Pokemon? Probably Mew.
Mew's cute.
Honestly, Mew, because, like, I don't know, so many of the well, I can't say so many, but it seems like legendaries go one of two ways. They either go for, like, the little, small, cute, I'm cute, but I'll kill you route, like Mew, or they go for, like, I'm crazy, intricate, got all these arms monsters. It's like they go one of two ways. But Mew is, like, the original, you know, crazy guy, but he's just the little one. Also, his stats are, like, insane or something. What would you say if I said my grandma plays video games? She plays Crash and Banjo-Kazooie. She loves the PlayStation 1 and N64. That's pretty cool. My grandma does not play video games.
Mine does.
What video game your grandma play?
Wii Bowling? She's on a league.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, my grandma might be able to play that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. What Pokemon do you hate the most? I don't know if I hate them. Is there any I hate?
I think Mr. Mime is really creepy.
I'll jump on that bandwagon. Mr. Mime, he's not a Pokemon. He's just a creepy guy in an outfit. I like fudge. Do you? Yes, peanut butter fudge is the bomb. You probably can't.
Oreo fudge.
Oreo fudge. That's interesting. I have plenty to ask, but I will save it for another time. Speak soon from Kane. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? And Kane's YouTube channel is Kane Rocks 1998. And he also writes a PS that says, Sega and Kep are awesome, which they indeed are. We also have some arts here from Kane, and it says, my drawing is terrible. You're not that ugly. Just kidding. No, but really, you're not ugly. And this says the George family. Honestly, I actually really like this a lot. I think a lot of times, and it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but I'm doing this now, so I'm gonna do it so you guys can see. How do I do? Is it this button? Did I do it? There we go. I actually really like that. I think a lot of times people, I don't know, they get hung up on the fact that they can't draw or something like that. And to be completely honest, when it's really original, I like that a lot. When you make us like pink with a marker and everything is just so saturated and different, I like that a lot. Like, I don't know. I think sometimes people get in the habit of seeing what
photorealism.
Well, that, and they see, what they think art should look like, and then they start thinking inside of a box and instead of outside of the box, and realizing you can do anything. You can be very abstract, and this is good. Seriously, that's good. You shouldn't think of that as bad.
I hope someone does us some cubism sometimes.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yes. Artists, get on that, because that's awesome. Then we have a picture of me, and it's me being very tall, saying hello down there.
And there's Cap.
And there's Cap down there. And it looks like he's awesome. It looks like he has a little goatee. And then it says wear more shoes, because I wear sandals all the time. And finally we have, of course, Jitters. I'm Jitters. Kane, this was a fantastic letter. Thank you very much, and thank you so much for the art. And we're going to move on to the next letter, which is from Kevin in San Francisco, California. Dear StephenMail, hi, I'm Kevin, and I live in San Francisco, California. I've been watching you guys for about a year now, and I really enjoy your stuff. Now, let me tell you a little about myself. I am a 6th grade honors student. I'm 11 years old and my birthday is on Valentine's Day. Anyway, I really like your vids. There's something about watching someone's life in a buttload of videos on YouTube that really makes my day a little bit better. Oh yeah, in the envelope I've included a Pokemon Platinum copy. Since you aren't familiar with the other types of Pokemons, I wanted to make you familiar. Anyway, that's all for now. Until now, I said hi. Kevin says hi. Oh, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to the both of you. Sincerely, your biggest fan, Kevin. Well, Kevin, thank you. That's incredibly generous. Kevin has mailed us a copy of Pokemon Platinum. Now, as a side note, I do have to throw this out. A lot of people send us games, and I do appreciate it, but just be aware that I do not know when we will get a chance to play said games. I just like to throw in that clause just for the fact that I know sometimes people have sent us games in the past, and then like they ask me the week after, like, you know, what'd you think? And I'm like, I haven't gotten a chance to play it, so it might be a while. But I do not have Pokemon Platinum, and I am very sadly unfamiliar with many of the later Pokemons, but I hope to play Platinum and even the newer games at some point in the future. I don't know when we're going to get a 3DS and be able to play like Pokemon X and Y, but I want to become rekindled with Pokemon. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but this is a good start. Kevin, thank you so much. Kevin also sent us what looks to be his school ID.
Last year.
Oh, from last year. I was like...
Look at the years.
Thank you. I was like, man, you're going to have a hard time getting back into school with this. So thank you. Kevin, thank you so much for the letter, and certainly thank you for the game. I really do appreciate that. We're going to move on to the final letter from the day, which is from Lauren in Huntington Beach, California. All right, let's see here. Hi, StephenMail. Sorry for the lame paper and the handwriting. I just moved, so all my stuff is in boxes at home. I hope you like the probably late Christmas present. Merry Christmas, Lauren from Shortomp. Right, Shortomp. She has sent us things before, and it says lime green coconuts. That must be her store. Caring for your coasters. Avoid excessive heat. Best for cold beverages. Clean using a mild household cleaner such as Windex. Rinse with cold water if needed, and enjoy. And Lauren's, I guess, Etsy store is limegreencoconuts.etsy.com. Let's see what she is. Oh my God, that's amazing. That is, wow. Wow. There's another pack. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. I'm being wild right now. Okay. These are Pokemon coasters. And they are so fantastic. Okay.
They're really cool.
So we have the player, Red. I think they normally call him Red. Red. Then we have Squirtle. You guys see this, how awesome this is? Bulbasaur. Charmander. Of course, we have Pikachu, and we also have a Pokeball. See if I can each hold 3.
Here, pick one.
I'll take
the starters.
You take the starters. We can kind of line them up so you guys can see them all at once. Is that incredible? Yes, that's incredible. That's awesome. Lauren, these are so cool. This is awesome. They're, what are they called? Perler beads?
Yes.
Perler beads encased in... Okay. Let me try it out right now.
Resin. They do a good job of coasting. My drink is still convenient, and yet it is placed on this lovely Pokeball. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm assuming that these are, I'm going to assume here, but I'm assuming that these are for sale or something like this. And because there's a business card in here, check it out. limegreencoconuts.etsy.com if you want these pretty freaking sweet coasters. We have a coaster here. I'm swapping it out right now for Bulbasaur. Part of me feels bad because it's like, I like Bulbasaur, so I'm like, I'm gonna use Bulbasaur. And then the other part's like, well, Bulbasaur, I'm smushing his face. It actually reminds me of a story that's unrelated, but I'm gonna tell you right now on mail. When I was a kid, I wore Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle underwear. I was real little. I was probably, I don't know how old I was, like 4 or something. And I would not wet my pants. Ever. Would not poop my pants or anything. This was when you were very little. You should stress that.
Very little. Younger than, I was 1 year, I was very young. Very young. Anyway, it was the same concept where like I loved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles so much that I would not defecate or pee on their faces. And it worked. It totally worked.
And thus Stephen became toilet trained.
And thus I became toilet trained, thanks to the power of Splinter and Donatello and Shredder and the other artists, which you know. It's funny because I named their sensei and the villain, and then I named Donatello, and I missed Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo. Anyway, I don't think that was kind of related. Anyway, thank you, Lauren, so much. That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Really cool.
They are really cool. They are really freaking cool. God. Gotta catch them all. Coaster Mon. I'll stop now. Anyway, thank you everyone for sending something in. If you want to send something in, you can go over to the channel page in the top right corner. You'll see an address. Send us something. We will open it, and we'll plug whatever it is you have to plug. Whether it be a, I know I've said it before, but YouTube channel. Some people use Twitter, and certainly if you do really cool projects like this, like send us stuff and plug it, because this is cool and other people want to see this kind of stuff and want to be able to purchase this kind of stuff. So if you do cool projects like that, do not feel bad, send them in, because this stuff is awesome. And my drink is going to rest on Bulbasaur's face for the rest of time. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and be sure to catch us maybe tomorrow for more mail, because we still got another mail episode to go. Let's keep watching.